If you were dropped into the wild right now with zero clothes, what's the first thing you'd do? Probably stitch some giant leaves together, right? It seems logical. But if an ancient human saw you do that, they would probably laugh their heads off. Think of a caveman and what do you see? A club, messy hair, and a loincloth made of giant green leaves, right? We've all seen the movies, Tarzan, Adam and Eve, or cavemen rocking that classic green leaf look. But if you actually try to wear a leaf today, it rips, it dries out, and honestly, it covers absolutely nothing. Because in the real world of survival, wearing leaves is a death sentence. But let's be real for a second. Have you ever actually touched a dry leaf? It rips, it itches, and honestly, it provides zero protection against a freezing winter or a sharp briar patch. So, did ancient people really wear leaves, or is history lying to us? Today we are uncovering the bizarre truth about ancient fashion. I'll give you the short answer. No, not really. At least not the way cartoons show it. Our ancestors weren't stupid. They were survivalists. And relying on a couple of fig leaves to protect you from the elements is a terrible survival strategy. Here is why leaves fail as clothing. Durability. Fresh leaves dry out in a matter of hours. Once dry, they become brittle and crumble into dust. Protection. They don't keep you warm in the cold, and they don't protect your skin from scratches or insect bites. The itch factor. Many plants have natural defense mechanisms, toxins, tiny hairs, or sap, that cause massive skin irritation. Imagine wearing poison ivy by mistake. Yikes. As humans migrated out of warmer climates into freezing territories, they needed serious protection. And that's where the real ancient wardrobe came in. Animal hides and furs. Okay, so if leaves are so bad, why is this myth so popular? Well, because ancient people did use plants, just not fresh, loose leaves slapped together. In tropical and subtropical regions, like parts of the Amazon, Africa, and the Pacific Islands, where it was too hot for heavy animal skins, people got creative. But they didn't just pick a leaf and call it a day. They processed them. Ancient humans would weave dried grasses or palm fronds together to make skirts or capes. It was more like wearing a straw mat than a leaf. Bark cloth. In places like ancient Hawaii and parts of Africa, people took the inner bark of specific trees, like the mulberry tree, soaked it and beat it with wooden mallets until it turned into a soft, fabric-like material called tapa. If you want definitive proof of what ancient humans wore, we have to look at the ultimate historical time capsule. Otzi the Iceman. In 1991, hikers in the Alps found a naturally mummified man who lived over 5,000 years ago. He was perfectly preserved in ice, along with his entire wardrobe. Was he wearing leaves? Not a chance. Otzi was dripping in high-tech ancient gear. A coat made of woven sheep and goat skin. Leggings made of goat leather. Shoe soles made of bearskin, stuffed with dried grass for insulation. And a fuzzy hat made from the hide of a brown bear. The only leaves Otzi used were likely for wrapping his food or for medicinal purposes inside his backpack. So where did the leaf clothing trope come from? You can thank art and religion. In Western culture, the biblical story of Adam and Eve mentions them covering themselves with fig leaves after realizing they were naked. During the Renaissance, when artists painted these scenes, they used fig leaves to keep the paintings PG-rated and respectable. Over centuries, this visual stuck in our collective imagination. The truth is, ancient fashion was incredibly sophisticated, utilizing leather, fur, and woven plant fibers long before the invention of modern textiles. Leaves were just the inspiration, human ingenuity did the rest. What ancient mystery should we debunk next? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into history, and we'll see you in the next video.